top 14 d- top 14 most underrated animals. Number 14 or number 1, I guess. I don't know. Number 14, the tuna. Tuna are usually seen as, a food item. But when we think of the actual fish, holy shit, they are overpowered. They have the speed. They literally they're warm-blooded fish, so they can go through any body of water with nothing. And the only reason they're preyed by sharks because, they're not invincible. They eat smaller fish. They're large as hell. Like, literally, this fucker is huge. This guy is as big as my bed. And I sleep on a queen-size bed, okay? Like, holy the largest tuna was around, like, 6 or 7 feet long and weighed, like, a ton or something. These fuckers can get huge. Next up, chicken. Now, you guys already know how I feel about chickens. I think they don't get as much credit as they actually should. Now, chickens, they're smart. They're smart as a toddler, which is not smart. Which is not very smart according to us. But to an animal, that's pretty smart, And chickens, they can run fast. They can fight pretty well. They can fly pretty well. Well, it depends on the breed. And they have a big ego to go with. These guys can literally, run down. I'm saying these guys are overpowered, okay? But some of them can be scared, But I think they're really underrated as animals. Even though we see them as pathetic food sources for freaking KFC. Still, chicken, number 13. Number 12 is a pigeon. You already know how I feel about pigeons. They're very underrated animals. If you hate pigeons and you think they're shit, 1v1 my ass in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Yeah, anyways. Pigeons are monogamous, unlike other birds which will cheat on each other. Monogamous means they mate for life. Pigeons can always find their way home, but you have an impressive feast. They helped us in the world wars. Without them, we might have actually lost. Well, I want to say not lost, but have a harder time to win, And some of them even got medals, war medals. Yeah, these pigeons have achieved more in their life than you did. Anyways, number 11 is the pig. Pigs are very smart. Yeah, and once they escape their enclosures by the human inhabitants, they will grow into wild pigs. Now, fun fact, a domesticated pig is just a wild pig. Yeah, that's it. They're just tamed wild pigs. It's just a pig. Yeah. So once they escape, they'll actually turn back into, the wild pig. Domesticated pigs, yeah. It's a very complicated process, but still. And these pigs have a lot of health. They literally have a shitload of HP. You wonder why they're a problem down in the south? It's because of how many they are and how strong they are. These guys will literally bust through a freaking door if you ever piss them off. You're like the Juggernaut, but it's as fast as Sonic. Motherfuckers go around to 30 miles per hour. Don't ever fuck with a pig. Anyways, next up is a turkey. Now, consider that this fat-ass piece of shit bird can jump over a fence, which is pretty high according to my standards. I'm saying this bird can fuck your shit up. Now, pretty much every common bird that we know of is really underrated. Some are. But, still. The turkey is buff as hell. It's basically just Doc Lewis from Punch-Out. It's just your old boxing coach, freaking Doc Lewis. So, yeah. Anyways, turkeys, they can fly, okay? Not domesticated, only wild turkeys. So, yeah. And they also have a lot of aggression. Next up is a salmon and trout. I just put in the one place, so I decided to do salmon because they're a lot stronger. Salmon, well, they're salmon. They have a shitload of durability. They can keep swimming for a continuous path. They know where to breed for an entire lifespan. In their last few years of life, they just go to the water and they just die while fucking each other. Anyways, just like I said, the salmon is a very underappreciated animal, and the only thing they're known for is just for being a food source for bears in the Alaskan tundra. Oh, fucking hell. Anyways. Yeah, that's it. Number whatever. The hyenas. Now, fun fact, when Disney released The Lion King, a few months after or a year later, they actually got sued by a hyena researcher. Oh, yeah. Disney got sued by a hyena researcher. Because they're actually not as portrayed as in The Lion King. Now, The Lion King did the hyenas dirty. Basically, they said, just imagine this, right? Two dumbass kids go into your property, right? And when you try to let them go, their dad comes in, right? Their dad comes in and tells them not to mess with their kid again, even though they're his kid that walked into your property. That's basically what happened when the hyenas were first introduced. Hyenas are also very efficient hunters. They can break bones and can literally just rip off your balls. I mean, any animal could do that, even chickens. Anyways, the hyena is a very, very, fucking very underrated animal. They actually hunt up to 90% of their food. 10% is just scavenging. You usually look at the scavenging side of the 10%. 90% of the time, they fucking hunt their own food. And they're tireless, okay? They have a stamina. Next up is the anteater. Anteaters, why the long face? Anyways, anteaters can be up to 10 feet long, live in South America, yeah. But those claws are for digging into termite and ant mounds. Those claws can do a lot more than just digging. Remember the time that one day when a woman got mauled by an anteater? Her guts got spilled open like some fucking hook shit. Yeah, anteaters are the only thing that will make jaguars rethink their life decisions before actually attacking them. Anteaters will fuck up a jaguar. Next up, peacock. Now you already know what I think about peacocks. When you go to the zoo, the number one rule is to never fuck with the peacocks. The peacocks will fuck your shit up. Remember that video I posted? There was just one peacock. My little brother, he doesn't know any better, okay? He's like 6. He went towards him. He went towards the peacock's mate. The male came over and bluff charged him. He was an egotistical motherfucker. Like, this guy, he will protect his madam if you fuck with her. Yeah. Next up, barracudas. Barracudas are an easy A-tier fish. They're fast as fuck. They're smart if you play them right. And they barely have no predators. Well, besides tuna, sharks, and groupers. Anyways, barracudas, yeah, they're sleek, slender, and their needle-like teeth can easily rip off your arm. They be up to 6 feet long and weigh up to 120 pounds. This bullet of the ocean, not the band, can literally just phew, 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 phew. They've been known to corral fish, herd fish, into a little, like ocean floating debris. And then when all the fish are in there, the barracuda just eats them all. They corralled them into a freaking enclosed corner, and the barracuda is just like, oh, there. Next animal, the sloth bear. Sloth bear, what did they do to you? Now you think that this fluffy fucking bear, he's adorable. What could he ever do? Whoa, the sloth bear will fuck your shit up. They're even known to kill tigers. Yeah, tigers. This sloth bear is an omnivorous fucker. In fact, this type of bear killed a lot of people back then. I forgot what it's called, like around the 20s, around Singapore or something. Like this, one particular sloth bear went on a rampage and killed pretty much everything. The sloth bear is a malicious motherfucker if you mess it up. But mostly just timid. But if you fuck it with it, then it fucks with you. Sloth bears are very adaptive too and can climb pretty well, and they can run pretty fast. Now I consider this the sloth bear the most dangerous fucking thing to ever exist. Anyway, here's a wombat. A wombat, they're very underrated. They torque predators to death. I'm not joking. And they're so dense and heavy that if you ever see one on the road and run them over, your car will get flipped to the side. If you run these wombats over, they will literally flip your fucking car like it's a Michael Bay movie. These wombats, you'll kill them, but your insurance bill will go the fuck up on both your car insurance and your health insurance. And especially if you live in America, they're fucked. But there's no wombats in America, so Australia will take care of it. But fuck it, why not? Anyways, here's a snail. Snails are very underrated. They can hide in their shell, and even though they get fucked by beetles. It's a snail. He lives a simple life. He just eats grass and fruit. And if you eat them, they have a disease which makes you shit blood, and out of every hole you have, you bleed from every 4 holes. So yeah, the snail is a very underappreciated animal. And the number 14 or number 1 most dangerous animal out there is the woman. The woman is the dangerous animal. The woman is a very manipulative animal, especially if they're a different race than white. The woman is the most sly, manipulative, most crafty animal out there. They use their sexuality to induce you. Go into a long relationship that you will always regret. Will make you feel guilty if they're sad just for their own well-being. The woman is a very sly and manipulative predator. They will use their sexuality just so that you can, you get what I'm saying. The woman is a very underappreciated predator and it's easily S tier, beating the elephants and the hippos in the tier. The woman is a top tier animal in the animal kingdom. Well, do you agree with my picks? Let me know in the comments down below. Bye-bye.